a great event. You know, I love our seniors. Again, we got a special group and looking for a special season. Questions?
Special group of seniors, but what about Kyle allows him to be a captain as only a redshirt junior?
You know, it's just what he does on the field, and I tell our guys, you know, all the time, it's not about what you do on the field, but you know what you guys don't see is, you know, what he does behind the scenes. He doesn't say much, but when he talks, people listen. It's like E.F. Hutton. You guys are all too young to know who E.F. Hutton is, right? Jeff, you too?
Yeah, I got you.
You know? Okay, you and me know. So you can Google that when you get home. But like when E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. When Kyle Lewis talks, people listen. And again, it doesn't have to be many words. He's been as outspoken as a player as anybody was. And so I think it's a fantastic group of captains. You know, 2 on defense, 3 on offense. And I couldn't be more excited for the leadership we have. And again, really that whole senior class, our leadership guys, it's been really good.
Is 5 significant from the standpoint, like you were saying, the whole class where it's kind of spread out amongst a lot of guys?
It is. I mean, sometimes it's 2, sometimes I can't remember exactly. I think it's the first time I've ever had 5 here. But you know, sometimes it's 2, sometimes, you know, it's 3, but you can see the votes are too high and 1 low, and it's like, but you know, it is significant. I think when you've got 3 guys, and obviously only 4 can go out there for the coin toss, so they'll rotate it somehow. I don't know if they'll play paper, scissors, rocks for that West Virginia game or not. I don't know what the heck will happen there, but you know, it's impressive that, and again, it was consistent. And I always kind of do a mock coaches one as well. And the coaches pick just like the players did, so ours don't count, our votes don't count, but just to see what they're thinking and compare it to what are the players thinking, what are our assistant coaches thinking, it was right on par. So they got the right guys, which is important because sometimes they get the wrong guys. So all of them not only are great players, but they all lead on the field. I mean, Cooper leads that offensive line, leads the offense. He's a vocal leader. Des not going to say much, but he leads with what he does on the field. And Jake Overman is really, you know, he's special. He's really taken a major step as far as just how he communicates. He's a great communicator, and you know, I think he'll do a great job on a Friday night, Saturday morning with our football team. And then Kyle Lewis, we've already talked about him, and then Javon McIntyre. I mean, he leads that DB group back there and does a great job every day.
Javon's a guy that's been here for 5 years. He was here in 21. He was here in 23 for the Lows. I mean, just what does he bring knowledge-wise from the length of time he's been here?
He knows it all. He knows it all. He's had an outstanding camp. He's a vet. And we've seen our guys just continue to progress from their sophomore to junior to their last year here. And I look at him, I look at Eric Cowd, who's having a heck of a camp up with the Detroit Lions. I see the same guy. I see the DeMar Hamlin in him. So he's got to go out and have a great year, and he'll have a chance to play in the National Football League like the rest of those safeties we've had in the gang here.
What are you hoping the guys and the people here too take away from Jordan Dickerson's, you know?
Oh boy, you know, just to lead. I mean, you guys heard it. I mean, you know, I'm not sure if I care what everybody else in the room. I want our players to take away just the team and investing in what you do. You know, being, you know, the adversity he went through. I mean, some of the guys here weren't here, but I'm going to make sure the rest of our team hears. And some of those young guys that are, you know, whether it's a Jesse Johnson moving from defense, maybe things aren't working out there. You can have a career on offense, wherever it is. Special teams, make your mark somewhere, but you know. You control your own destiny. I think that's probably the main thing.
Does the fact that a good number of your captains are guys who haven't been here all that long, does that make you feel even better about how you've worked the portal?
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's interesting. I mean, you got Jake from Oregon State. You got Western Carolina guy. You got Oregon State. So it didn't really hit me until I started writing up some notes on these guys, and I'm going, oof. What is it? It's 3 transfers, 3 of the 4 transfers, and Kyle and 2 guys on defense are the old guys in the group. So yeah, it's impressive that we brought guys in here from the portal, and I know we've done a great job in the portal. Not only are they leaders for us, but they're football players for us too. They're contributing to this football team in a major way.
How was practice this morning?
It was outstanding. We had a rehearsal scrimmage right out here. About 26 plays with the offense. It's light, but it's really going through a rehearsal scrimmage. Matter of fact, the officials out there, I kind of, find out what other people do around the country. I always like to listen to them. We're constantly learning as coaches and players. And I said, what else do you see people doing? Is there something better we can do? And he goes, Coach, this is the best thing that anybody does. He goes, I've been to a lot of places, a lot of schools, and sometimes it's so disorganized. I'm like in shock. He goes, this is the most organized, because as officials, they don't get to work through the pregame. So we start off with a kickoff, and we did the whole deal. I mean, we did all our pregame warm-ups. We went out and had a kickoff. The offense is up. and we scripted it as far as what we wanted. We want to get 3 punts in, get a punt return game, but just working the whole game. So our guys got to listen for substitutions and all those things, so that next Saturday we're sharp and hopefully don't have many mistakes. Okay.